There's no doubt that in the last couple years, people have been moving all over the country. And when I have clients moving here to Northwest Arkansas, they were asking me, Anthony, what's better? Should I live in Bentonville or should I live in Fayetteville? Well, there's a completely different scene in both cities. So I thought today I would give you a bit of an indication. So we're down here in Fayetteville and we're gonna figure a few of those things out. Bentonville versus Fayetteville, which is the better ville for you? One thing's for sure, when people make a move, they know what they like about their current city and they want to maybe find some of those things in their new city, but they also want to stay away from a few things. So I'll let you decide again, which is the better ville for you on the topics of sports and entertainment, what the vibe is like from Bentonville to Fayetteville. We're also going to get into some of those nitty-gritty topics. I'm going to touch very lightly on them in regards to politics and crime. Yes, I know I said it, but we're going to touch on a few of those things as well. The first thing I want to talk about is sports and entertainment. And behind me, down here in Fayetteville, is the Walton Arts Center. And what they do here is a little bit secretive right now. I just got done talking with the public relations director, and she's going to provide us some B-roll footage that you're going to be looking at right now. But Bentonville, as you know, we talked about our 8 museums that we have there. We have live music and that type of culture scene. Down here in Fayetteville, of course, one of their mainstays is the Walton Arts Center. There's also a few other places around, performance art, picture art, murals around town as well. Still talking about sports and entertainment. Look behind me, we've got Razorback Stadium, 76,000 seating capacity, and of course, that's not to mention all the people tailgating and doing things around town. If sports is your thing, and you're comparing Bentonville and Fayetteville, Fayetteville's where it's at. You got the Razorbacks here, just up the street is the Arkansas Naturals Stadium as well. So we're gonna talk about my favorite subject next, and that's the real estate. Real estate in Fayetteville compared to real estate in Bentonville is a little bit different. We find that the real estate in Fayetteville are older homes. The median age of a home in Fayetteville is 26.9% older. Something else interesting you might find is that 59.4% of the real estate in Fayetteville is rented, whereas only 43.1% of the real estate in Bentonville is rented. For comparison, the average home that was sold in the last 6 months in Fayetteville was a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2134 square foot home that was built in 2001 on 0.71 acres, and that sold for around $435,000. Now let's drive up the street to Bentonville. The average home that sold in Bentonville in the last 6 months was a 4-bed, 3-bath home with 2,300 square feet on just a little over a half of an acre. However, the prices up there, as you'll notice, are a little bit higher at just over $500,000. In Fayetteville, in the last 6 months, the average age of the home sold was built in 2002, and the average age of the home built in Bentonville over the last 6 months sold was 2010. So about 8 years newer in regards to the homes built in Bentonville versus Fayetteville. Something else you might want to consider while we're looking is you can see behind me that the road goes up. And why is that? Is because Fayetteville, topography-wise, is a lot hillier than Bentonville. GreatSchools.org ranked Bentonville Public High School at an 8 out of 10 and Fayetteville High School as a 6 out of 10. If we're talking about niche.com ranked Bentonville A+ school and Fayetteville an A school. So not much of a difference there. And then also School Digger, Fayetteville was ranked 18th out of 282 schools in the state of Arkansas, and Bentonville was ranked 5th out of 282. So one of the more difficult topics to talk about is crime and politics. So I'll let you do your own research, but I will let you know that from the studies that I've seen and that I've done my research on is Bentonville has lower crime rate than Fayetteville. And as far as politics are concerned, Bentonville leans a little more conservative, whereas Fayetteville leans a little more liberal. A lot of the things I've been telling you, you can do the research on your own. But one of the things that I thought would be helpful is for you to know kind of what locals say about Fayetteville versus Bentonville. And some of the words that I hear is Fayetteville's more organic and earthy, whereas Bentonville's certainly more corporate and new. So Fayetteville is definitely an older city, a lot more populous, definitely a college town, whereas Bentonville, we have a lot more corporations and people coming in that are moving here because of a job that was relocated. A couple of the words that are different is Bentonville is kind of more that family atmosphere, whereas Fayetteville is going to have more of your nightlife and older history. Fayetteville has hills and undulating topography, whereas Bentonville, yeah, we certainly, of course, we have the hills that are in Bentonville that allow us to have mountain biking trails, but Fayetteville is certainly a lot more hilly than Bentonville is. People that I've talked to, Fayetteville has a younger vibe, again, because of the college town, and Bentonville has a little bit more of an older population. So Fayetteville kind of has that gritty, young feel, nightlife, what have you, and Bentonville's more of that clean, newer corporate feel to it. So we've been over here, we've been over there. Honorable mention for you is, if golf is your thing, Fayetteville has more golf courses. If mountain biking is your thing, Bentonville has more of a connected trail system. But either way, maybe you found out through this video which Ville is the better Ville for you, Fayetteville or Bentonville. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I almost forgot. Keep Fayetteville funky.